I took on the task knowing that it was going to be a difficult one, because what they did was to give my secretary the task of being the keynote, to deliver the keynote. So he spent all his time writing his own speech, so I stand here without a speech. So, thank you. This is supposed to, I was ordered by my president of OBA, my Koto, and my senior, so I have to stand up. So excuse me for whatever I have to say. That does not make sense. But we will always talk things that are sensible. Because we are thought to be audacious where technical knowledge is lacking. You know, even a stupid schoolboy when he stands to talk. But there's no stupid one. When we are completely bereft of technical knowledge and what we have to deliver, we try to be audacious. And you will pay attention to all my gestures and you forget about the content of what I have to say to you. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to come here. A school that has provided so many leaders in the past in all walks of life. We call our era the golden age, the golden students. That is because for nearly 116 years, we fought to be at the pinnacle of leadership in this country. We had led at all levels, in science, in arts, whatever you can think about. But we are set up to provide leadership for this country. And we wanted to provide leadership at the highest level. I epitomize that aspiration. And I owe it to this school that taught me to be audacious, that gave me what it took to be there. Most of you were part of or witness to my ascendancy to this position. Many thought it was impossible, but now we know it is not impossible. I was taught to deal with adversity, even when the odds were mounting against me. Even when they said I was the poorest of the candidates, I told them I was the richest. That is audacity. That's taught to me by Bosco and in Bosco. I'm here today to inspire you, the pupils, that life is long. It can be short, but it's a difficult journey. And all that we are trying to do here is to give you the navigational tools to be able to navigate a very difficult world that lies ahead of you. You can only be successful if you take this very seriously. In the military, when we go into the jungle, they give us the wherewithal, including the compass, now the GPS, to be able to navigate and to be able to know where you are, so that if you have to call for reinforcement, they know where you are. Education is that tool. Education is that universal key. Education is what we want to impart to you. We want you to be the best. We come here not to bluff, but we come here to inspire you. I was once inspired in this school, and I still continue to be inspired by Puawi. I saw him as a young man. Now he tries to walk. He can barely walk, but he still has it in the cranium. I was told in biology, the bones that form up the skull. I think I still remember that biology. And the gray matter in it is still sound. So, if I have to say anything, it is not for the quarters, the girls, and for those who are already in the middle of their careers, but for you, gentlemen. You have a long way to go. And the best way to start this is sound education. If you want to be here tomorrow, you want to be here, you must take your education seriously. I've given you two gentlemen in terms of leadership at the political level for education. Professor Wuri and the young man who spoke earlier. And from all indications, anecdotal as they might be, we are beginning to make progress. I had said to myself that we are not going to see the benefit of this great revolution in education. But ladies and gentlemen, the statistics by the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education is a vindication that we are on the right path. If we want to be the Athens of West Africa that we once were, and we want to lead in the fourth industrial revolution, and we can do it because we have the brains. So irrespective of everything that is happening in terms of physical infrastructure in our community, in this school, we are going to change everything. But what I want you to change is to tweak the mindset. Don't depend on cheating your way to success. Both school does not cheat with exams. Read, burn the midnight candle. That's the only way to success. You must work hard. You must have good manners in and out of here, because that is what is going to carry you throughout your lives. You have started to show signs of improvement. When I said free quality education was going to be inclusive and it was meant for every Sierra Leonean, many doubted whether I meant good for this nation. Many doubted whether I could have the money to do it. But where there is a will, there will be a way. Today, the free quality education, as difficult as it is, as expensive as it is well underway. And ladies and gentlemen, I am always modest, but I'm proud to say that in the world today, even as the UN, if you talk about education, Sierra Leone comes to mind. We have been able to register our name again in the Committee of Nations around the world. A small nation, one that was known for the stigmas of war, Ebola, corruption. Now we are beginning to be recognized and acknowledged. There is hardly a meeting on education in the world where the minister is not invited or I am not invited to go and tell them how we have been able to start this revolution. I want to say we are making progress. And as we make this progress, our future depends on these young people who are here and the many who might have come to witness this. By the way, we were established to provide leaders. We have provided leadership at all levels, including in the churches. In fact, I would dare to say to young Kwame that we have provided more reverends and pastors than CKC. Yes, we will check the statistics. I will bring that out. That is the Bow School. You know, and when I saw some of the reverends, the pastors, the Bow School ones, God is great. God is great. He can transform people. For him, nothing is impossible. So, I was made to believe God because what I saw, the transformation, the 360 degrees, which I learned in my geometry class, I saw in some people here. One day, the very first time I encountered one of our pastors, a Boston boy, I asked, I said, is that the one that was, they say yes. I say, is he going to preach here? They say yes. I say, can I find my way out? They say, he used to kick. The others I will not explain. But God is great. That is what happens in the boat school. So, gentlemen, this is all for you. We come here every day, every year. And like he was saying, we thrive even in adversity. There was a time when the former president organized their own old boys annual whatever to coincide with the Oba so that everybody, government dignitaries will go over there. But rest assured, both school, we came here. We came here. We will thrive even in adversity. We have invited, all former heads of state have been honorary members of this school. We invited and they refused. And when they knew that you cannot kill the boat school, our resilience came to light. That was when they wanted to come. But I don't doubt my boat school. We refuse to give them that honor. So ladies and gentlemen, Oba is no longer a boat school affair. It is a community affair. The women like it more than we the men. We have Oba babes, Oba wives, Oba chicks. And all Oba. The more the merrier, not so? So they are helping us advertise. And they are going to bring their kids to this school. So this is a great institution of learning, of preparing leaders for our country, leaders that don't differentiate. The Temneman who attended this school does not know how to call potato leaves in English. It's in Jola. If that is the only Mende word, he knows that. Towe. You know, to be a manager. That is the ones who serve the food. And you know, what brings us together and keeps us together for the rest of our lives is all about food. We fight for that food. And what is the food? Bread and butter. The more butter in the bread, the more lopotic the bread is considered to be. The more oil that is around the plate, the more lopotic that plate is. Ladies and gentlemen, we will fight for that. So, this is what, in our formative ages, this is what stitches all together. And when you are stuck together at that age, you can never separate. So we look forward to coming here every day. We look forward to being together. The unity, the union, the strength in our unity is stronger than that in our biological. So when we talk about harmony, we talk about bringing the country together, this is why we want the students from the north, the west, and every part of this country to come here so that we can breed national leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a paper and I don't want to go out of speech. I will stop here by thanking all of you who come here all the time to celebrate this great school, the achievement we have achieved. And I want to speak to you again last. The peoples, are you there? Why is the number small, by the way? Mr. Principal, you told me 854, 836, and I cannot see up to 100 there. They should be here. I want you to understand this, that success in life in the 21st century depends on the quality of education that you have. You cannot cheat your way to that. I'm very happy with the principal's report, which was quite detailed and technical. It tells us and the areas where we need to, and be the best you can for your personal development and our national development. This is the best you can do for yourself. The club, to Jackie, it will not help you. You see, you heard some of the old boys laughing. They used to Jackie. We still have the eggs here, not so? Okay. The new quarters we are going to build are going to be concentrated at the gates. Then we will make the fence really tight and make sure that, because these are smaller boys, they can sneak. They can even bow under the fence and easily go. They are very tiny. But gentlemen, this is all for you, and this is meant to inspire you, and I hope you take your studies here very seriously. It's not just academic, but also the manners that make it you. You will get it only from here, and it will take you throughout your life. And it is that, in addition to the academic performance, that will make you succeed in life. On that note, I thank you all. Thank you for coming.
When His Excellency the President does not come with a text, a speech. When he speaks from the heart, it is indeed inspirational. A big hand to His Excellency the President. In God's cutters and small boys. God is good. God is good. All the time. You know, His Excellency said we have to be audacious. Audacious. And for you to navigate life, you require sound education. They come here every year as role models to inspire the young. When I look at David Foney, I can remember we had a maths teacher, Ebunkul. Whenever Ebunkul raised the cane, you will hear Foney say, I have to go to the toilet now. I have to go to the toilet. It was so serious that we were starting catechism, a class for catechism, long before we had Reverend Fathers or Reverend. And we were taught, wrote one. Who made you? You should answer, God made me. Who is the mother of Jesus? Specific individual should answer. Mary Magdalene is the mother of Jesus. Is that so? Not quite. It just shows my name is Alpha for now, not Alphinus yet. Where was Jesus born? They say, what? At a manger in Bethlehem. Well, fixed person should give fixed answer. And the first person was asked and he answered. By the time they were getting close to David Foney, he gathered himself and ran to the toilet. So when they say now, who made you? Then Sheikh Kamara said, the boy that God made has gone to the toilet. Has gone to the toilet. Well now, for the boys that have done well and those that did not go to the toilet, those that studied at night, the time is now for prizes. And I will now ask the principal and the vice principal of the school to lead us for the prizes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
His Excellency, Dr. Yosmad Abiyo, First Lady of our President National, and Tito. I'm pleased to read out the names of this year's award winners. But I must tell you that we have so many prizes, so many awards that we now call all because of time. We have just decided to call 25 prizes and special awards. The rest will be collected Monday or when school open. These are the prizes names. If you hear a name, make it fast. I want to believe all those schools are now seated. Class position prizes 2020-2021. JSS 1. We want to call Mrs. Yaye Bakra to come and do the presentation, please. JSS 1. First position 16769. Content Thomas. No. Where is Content? Content Thomas. Wait, look at the SS. Content Thomas. 16596 Coca Benjamin AM. Noted by Dr. Bengo, D.A. Bengo. The first prize was noted by His Excellency himself, 3919 Juniors. 16590 Coca Patrick. Donated by Fred Monson KS. Hurry up, Coca. Coca is second position. Is third position. Benjamin is second. Patrick is third. For the presentation of the second other prizes, we want to call on Mrs. Asma James to come at this presentation. Mrs. Asma James, please. JSS 2.
Okay, baby, arrange down there now.
$16,590 Coca Patrick. From 2. First position. 16279 Jabi Harold. Get ready.
Wait.
Comme c'est donc là, c'est considérable.
279 Jabi Harold. Donated by Mr. and Mrs. Sinesi Kalo. $16,254 Rockery Eddie. Second position.
Hey, cameraman, I don't want to go for one side. I don't go for one side. Hello.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Very intelligent. 16262 Kolia Willie. Presented by Alaji Kanja Sise. We want to please call on Dr. Prince Harry to present these prizes. Dr. Prince Harry, please. SS1. Donated by 4214 Sheriff Mohammed. Hurry up, make it fast. $15,479 Lamin Charleston. Presented by Saleh Salawari. $68.76 Masareka Fu. Presented by 1999 Dr. Masare. Thank you. SS2. Thank you, Doc. Thank you for this. We want to call on Honorable Moriba Jawad to do this presentation, please. SS2. 16533 Rogers Haji. Donated by 2338 Sheriff MH. Donated by
Don't go difficult.
Mr. and Mrs. Haji Tabo, Public Foundation. They will continue. Best mathematics was 14759 Cece Abraham PS. Is he around? Everything is around. Diploma SP is now presently at the Federal College University. Also, another same for best mathematics, 14767 Tucker Henry. Henry Tucker is absent. Okay, he's traveling. Okay. JSS best mathematics 5833883 Kamanga Isaac. Donated by Mr. and Mrs. Haji Tabo. Thank you. We want to call on Mrs. Haji Tabo to do this presentation, please. Best physics was 14749 Sakofori. Okay, I think he's not around. Most behaved boy. Most behaved boy. Coca Benjamin. Most behaved boy. Coca Benjamin. Best behaved boy. Hurry up. That's Benjamin Coca, the best behaved boy. Most studious boy. Rogers Haji. Most devoted Muslim. 16514 Matia Mede Maun. Mede Maun. Check. Thank you, man. You have to call it. We want to call on Mrs. Ila to come and do this presentation. If she's around. If she's not there, they will call on PC Mafia Boima. Most devoted Christian. 6131. Contact Joseph. Now we come to championship trophies. We want to call on Mr. Khalid Tutange. If you are around, Mr. Khalid Tutange. Then I will call on Mr. Amara Suwa to do this presentation. Thank you, sir. Championship trophies. Soccer. Paris. Soccer. Okay, the time master is here of Paris. Congratulations. Thank you. I want to call Honorable Minister to do this presentation, please. Volleyball. Volleyball, Liverpool. Liverpool. Volleyball. Liverpool. Athletic Liverpool. These are all the prizes we call for now. All the prizes should be collected at the principal's office on Monday. We are thankful and grateful to the donors, the foreign donors, special awards and support to the school. Dr. Bimba Bayo, Tasimaja Scholarship Award, Oba Kabbalah Scholarship Award, and Ezobahina Scholarship Award, Ali Kabal Foundation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Let us give a very big hand to the boys that received awards. Well, there is a special, a very big hand to the First Lady.
Thank you very much, sir. You know, listening to all of this award, I was wondering, where is Manchester? Manchester actually didn't win anything, so I'm hoping that one of these boys is actually from Manchester. But let me take the humble respect to acknowledge my father, Papa Sama Banya, and I'm happy to see you and see you well. Of course, I have a new father too, sir, and he's sitting next to you. It's another father of mine. Yes, so I have this one and the other one. Thank you. Victor Fo, thank you so very much. Now the award, these are special awards from His Excellency the President to these gentlemen from the Great Boss School. I'm not sure if I know any school as loud as Boss School in this world. So when they say manners make it man, I always say manners market man them. They're loud. But I'm so happy because when you are from both school, you know you have nothing but the best. Because my husband is from both school, so he's the best. At this juncture, let me call on the first position from 1, Thomas Conte. First position from 1, Thomas Conte, to come forward. The best science result winner is Henry Tucker. Best science, Henry Tucker. Best was Mohammed Benda. Best Beke Isaac Gamanga. Isaac Gamanga. Best behaved boy. This one is special because His Excellency was once best behaved boy. Best behaved boy, Benjamin Coker. Benjamin Coker. Is Benjamin here? Best student overall, Haji Rogers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, His Excellency. Oh, he's here. Come. Best behaved. Yeah? Benjamin Coker. Thank you.
Thank you, thank very. I have a great friend, 2413, Sheikh Kamara. His Sheikh is spelled with an H at the end. His Kamara is also with an H at the end. He struggled for many years to win best behaved. Instead, we called him bad one. He never ever won best behaved. But it's good for us to have some noise. The school band, please. The school band, not the school song yet. Just to make some noise. Huh? To make this occasion very lively. If you cannot do it, His Excellency, I would ask Keoba to go and play for us. Yes? What? A cartoon is coming up?
The cartoon is still empty. Cartoon.
We will fill that cartoon before we leave here. We would ask them to come in again to give the school song. And during that time, I do not want anybody to move at all. Or after the school song, go back and fill that cartoon. Now, Gashon Musa is the manager of Bindi Bidimia. That is going to be a very short one. Your team. Are you not here? Bidimia. Gashon Musa. A very big hand to Gashon is coming out. You are the Bidimia. So Gashon, the manager, is not with you. If you don't have a manager, you will not perform. Well, let me act as the manager.
Bidi, hey. Bosco Apatinyaba. Some now go to Bosco, what you day. So Apatinyaba. I hope DJ you set with me. But I play the game if you set with me. Or I'm a hope we ate it God. I'm a deal. Bidi, hey. Medebla Lobby. Medebla Siabe. Apatisa leva Cavoleva. Bidi, yeah. No gala got to Mada to Guama, you to the General Mail. Gala got Mada to Guagama, you to the two men, Bidimia. They will say, no, don't talk now. Apatinyaba, both school boys. No, I, both school. I went to school together with some people. But I will not talk here now. You know, one day holding a bitimane, Fatima Veo, when I'm the first lady in this country, if I pass all man, and they make me say, time. Today will not get time. Now if I already, then they bring me back today. When I will make me say, this year I don't buy. who don't the campaign back, when I go beg me. After you, na mother be First lady, I congratulate you. Anyway, Abaji, yeah, Fatima be over. When you're there, so Jetta, I beg one eye, big all. First lady, now what do I talk? If you be yagi, you don't clap for me. When you're there, anyway, Phyllis, now we're going to tell our Kenya 551. Bidi, eh? Eh, young baby, eh? I'd be a bit woman, you bidi. Yeah, bidi, yeah, and your mobile, Bakwango, ma, and your mobile, and your mobile, Bakwango, ma, and your bidi, yeah. I'd be a bit of a Bemotimia. And while Baba, you know, I go to Tayama, they play the music. When the people they call me for go play at Tayama, I meet the former Attorney General. Anyway, when I clap for Salia Bacabon, they are partying about. Yes, Salia Bacabon, the Jumbo Combe, Yabuya, but I think that he work at Kamba, Yamube, Baka. Yes, Salia Bacae. You took a young woman by the Debbie, my woman, my eh? Yet I know the young woman jacket, Benjamin Oliva, Yamube, Baka. May they bless you, eh? May they bless you, and your Magana, they won't get free, eh? Yet Johnny and Gide. Ati engede mo ba red Australia ye kwa magete woman ye mentem we mi awo enya mo be o ba kwa ko woma ye go ba mada bi o enya mo be kaka mende bless ya wonda ti nya he ye koko bi o ko mada bi o na nya dan ti nya he ye mada bi o go ba ko ne ba le ma mende ma mada bi o go ba bi mo ne amuba dunya ma ide ko ba tabe ye pe gankare to ba ha dunya wo ye na se batiko ko ba na se tingenge ma wa nya tabo bugwa ke ma da bi enga mi enya mo be o ba kwa to ma bidi mi awu ye ana se tingenge ma da bi o ana se be bo tingenge ma enya mo be o ba kwa to ma enya mo be yes, soldier will pay Nasiabe. Madabio Cornell Yabila Mabale Matama Hoy. Madabio Soje Miao. Madabio Leone. I'm Leone. You know, I know I talk about anyway at the top. First lady don't kind of back. He said by the papas. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Salia Bacavoda. But you know, I'm not all in them. I got out of school 1903, and I tell the born Salia Koma. DJ sing the song. I not say now if I win, I don't play the twist here. First lady, that God give you good road. Now I the fair road though. Other side no day. We go na heaven, no other road no day. I can be a more pema. Where pema? Oh, look how we have mind out. Ladies and gentlemen, on that clap for first lady. I go play the meeting money. And now it is scatter. We don't cut the music already. God day.
A very, very big hand, a very big hand indeed. We are coming to the end of this program. I should closing remarks. Move to the side, please. Move to the side, please. No other performance now. You know, there is a group we hardly ever celebrate when we come for Oba. That is Oba wives. Oba wives is the group to celebrate. Do you know, KO has just said to me, Dr. Wuri, why do you look so young? I said because it's the chemistry we apply in cooking this unakati. Because if we want to eat sakitomboy, Professor Aisata Wuri would say weigh 10 grams of cassava leaf. Add 100 mils of palm oil. Boil to 120 degrees C for 20 minutes. And then arrange that with rice. So what do we do? In the morning, we call it rice. In the afternoon, it is rest. But in the evening, we put some what do you call it? For it to glide down the throat. Okra, that is the word. And that one is raw. So 3 times a day rice. That is what you do if you want to keep young. Pasamai gave me, I think Pasamai, 592 Sawi, Papaya, he gave me that formula. And he told me his elder brother, Willie Baya, who is not here this time. His name Willie is not Willie. He was Wuri Baya. But you know the Benema cannot call R. So he said Willie Baya. So henceforth, all buyers that are Willie buyers, you should know they are Wuri buyers. The closing remark is that we are here as role models for the boys. We are here for the boys to know that we have to lead the way for Sierra Leone. And we are here for us to demonstrate that whoever is our senior prefect is one that must be an example to others. I will now call the senior prefect of the Bow School to give the vote of senior prefect of the Bow School. Give him a very big hand. Are you the one that won the best behaved? Not quite.
Good afternoon. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, 3919, B.O. Julius Nada, our energetic First Lady, National Father and Leader of OBA, Vice President of OBA, Ministers of Government, Heads of Parastatals, Regional Executive of OBA, our able Principal, 3541, Go Pakra Edo M, our able Vice Principal, the Honorable Chairman, girls, portals, small boys, and everybody present here. It is with my privilege to have been asked to give the vote of thanks on this occasion. I am profoundly humble and immensely grateful for this opportunity. I, 16533, Haji A. Rogers, the 110th Senior Prefect, the 11th decade Senior Prefect, on behalf of this prestigious school, firstly, we would like to thank the Almighty Allah for giving us this time and opportunity to grace this occasion. Extracurricular activity serves as a crucial ingredient of overall education process. Like saying, sound mind in a sound body. Immensely pleasure at this hour that we will be blessed to have chance to thank the guest speaker, an eminent educationalist. The vibration of gratitude attracts most positive thoughts in our lives. Accepting and invites and presiding over the decisions. Thank you very much, sir. I want to give my sincere thanks to the honorable principal of this noble institution, my mentor, the man who always I look up to, Mr. Ego Pakra, in terms of everything or whatever you think of, for his awakened passion and desire to support us as leaders to reach the goal of success. Your constant encouragement has helped us in the best way possible. I salute you, sir. I also want to thank our able Vice Principal for his solid support and timely monitoring in everything we do on campus. As we expect to grow, it is your appreciation and reward that endures in all efforts that we have done so far in our campus. Thank you, sir. Furthermore, I want to thank our parents for who they have supported us in vibrant colors to reach our boundaries beyond skies. Dear parents, it is your name that makes us all walk the minds of difficulties in a positive manner to reach our destination and the peak covering all hardship. Thank you. With profound love and reverence, I would like to thank our facilitator, our teachers, for molding us into what we are already. Thank you, teachers, for deep impact on us and the bonding that you have with us. It is you all who are shaped and mold us into being human and all that we are today. Respectfully, I would like to make this special appeal to OBA and precisely the presidents, the national presidents of OBA. On behalf of the people of this noble institution, since I was appointed as the 110th Senior Prefect, the boys on campus are yet to enjoy pure and adequate water facility, constant supply of provision at the dining hall, good beds and mattresses, and sophisticated labs for scientific purpose or practicals. I am pleading to OBA to have a look at this request from the people. We will be grateful. Thank you. Event like this cannot happen overnight. So as the wheels starts rolling weeks ago, and requires planning and various hours for detail. Here we are fortunate enough to be backed by a team very dedicated and motivated, who knows their tasks and very much result-oriented. I cannot thank everybody here today present for their willingness and involvement to take on the completion of the work beyond their comfort zone. So I specifically want to thank people who have been the backbone of this event, precisely the technical team, the light arrangement team, the band who have spared their melodious tone, the media press person, and finally the creative staff members. Dear students, never give up until you achieve your dreams, as it was once said by our Koto 3919, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. You are humbly welcome, sir. Big game and go for as long as you can. Success is only for those who work hard.